McIntosh, Kimry Martine, the transfer from Utah, and then Evelyn Lucia-Schupold in the front court along with the Colorado transfer, Peanut Tutelli. For Washington State, this lineup has been outstanding for the Cougs. 19-6 when these five start together. Tara Wallach, Charlize Ledger-Walker, Johanna Tedar, the outstanding sharpshooter, Ula Matuga, the fifth-year senior out of Australia, and Bella Murakatete averages over 13 points per game, a difference maker in the paint for the Cougs. Washington State in the all-whites, and we are underway. Tip won by the Cougs. The Cal Bears in the road blues as that 10 seed. Cougs number 7.
Cal starts in a man-to-man defense. They're going to play off Bella Murakatete when she's at that high post with the ball.
Tadar takes it to the hoop and gets the Cougs on the board first.
And that's a great start for her. She can be a very significant scorer for Washington State if she's aggressive.
Known as a three-point shooter, that time putting it on the floor. Inside, Lucia-Schupold puts it over the top of the defense and in.
And another important position for Cal to get some presence in the paint.
Wallach, 3-ball. 19-10 overall. Looking for their first 20-win season since 1979. Underneath, onto the floor, Michelle Onya. Rolls that one. This time the Cougs break it. Wallach left open. That's 2 threes in a row missed by Wallach. She had some space out there. Stanford defense.
And that overtime win over USC. Game like they'd won the championship.
A 5'9" freshman out of Kosovo. As well as Jessica Clark.
Yeah, they consider her a 6th starter. She can contribute that much.
Curry into the paint. True. Wazoo scored their first bucket and haven't scored since. 0 of 7, and now the turnover. Cal's defense has come to play. Curry, 3-ball, 52 games in Vegas, wherever she is at. Charlize Ledger-Walker off the O board, no good. And the cold streak continues for Washington State shooters. Curry gets fouled in the act. Jessica Clark, certainly. That is a long trip to go back to her home country. 3 minutes to play in the first quarter.
But they're only down 7.
5 on the shot clock. Charlize Ledger-Walker. Pretty left-hand scoop. Here's Onya. The back iron, and Wallach with another rebound. Washington State just 2 of 11 to start from the field. Poked away by Ortiz. Down low, Wallach. Built the double team. Now Murakatete, straight line drive and bucket. Wallach, the post, switched on to McIntosh, the little point guard, trying to lose her. Wallach staying right with her. Cuts off baseline, hand in her face, forces the miss and grabs another rebound.
All that length from Wallach. It's just tough to turn the corner on that. Active feet defensively. Little high-low game.
Posted up, Ledger-Walker. The double team comes by the Bears, so she has to turn around.
I love that decision. Don't take a bad shot. We've got time. Let's rework it.
McIntosh called for the hand check on the freshman Tukina, the native of Rwanda. First Rwandan native to play Division I Power 5 basketball. What a find it was for Cami Etheridge, coming from Post Falls, Idaho, where she moved as a youngster, just a teenager at the age of 14. Charlize Ledger-Walker turnaround jumper, not good. Murakatete tracks it down. Tadar in the lane, up and under.
That's a strong move.
Tadar, the 5'8" junior out of Estonia, averaging just over 8 points per game.
That surprises me. As you look at their season, you just think she'd average 12 to 14.
She can shoot it. Over 50 made threes this season for Tadar, but she's got 2 going to the hoop so far.
Martine's been quiet.
Martine only 1 field goal attempt. Lucia-Schupold, she'll give it a run, and that one sails on her air ball.
Cami Etheridge on the sideline orchestrating the play call. Peanut Tuteli recognizing the play call and getting her team set up defensively.
Tadar from the corner, strong. Still time for the Cougs, 5 seconds left. Trying to skip it, Lucia Schiphol takes it away. Ortiz from half court. Oh, that one touched every part of the rim, but would not go down. It's a tad off here in the first quarter, and sometimes that adrenaline is a lot when you get here to tournament play in Las Vegas. Lucia Schiphol working on Murakatete. Can't get free. Curry gets it taken away. Washington State 0 of 7 from deep to start this game. Looking inside to Murakatete.
Great help rotation by Ortiz.
Wallach gets it. Can't connect, but Charlize Ledger-Walker in the air hangs and hits.
The simple things in basketball, sometimes the most effective. Followed the flight of the ball.
And the answer from Ortiz. The grad transfer started at Penn State, transferred to Texas, and now for her final season of college ball, a 6-foot grad student from San Jose, California, coming back home.
Who'd she play with in high school? Haley Jones.
Oh.
Trivia question. Want to read it into the game. She can be effective. They need her to be aggressive offensively. Number 5 for Cal.
Jessica Clark tapping that one away. Lucia Schiphol takes it on the baseline. Martine really has not got going. That might get her going.
Mismatch inside right now.
Mismatch Ledger-Walker, but trying to spin it and can't get it to go in the lane. Cal making the defense work, moving the ball side to side, and now Curry has it. Says to her screen, go away. I want to go one-on-one.
I'm saying mismatch inside.
Mastro, the lefty, lets it fly. I'm sure you lit a fire once in a while there, Mary Murphy.
Didn't work enough.
Tuhina. Not enough legs under that one, and Mastro takes it out of the air. A 6-0 Cal run. And now Lucia Schiphol goes to the deck, gets tangled up with Jessica Clark, no foul call. Jessica Clark, left hand for the Canadian, won't go. Fighting to keep it alive, but it'll be Cal basketball.
And beautiful positioning by Lucia Schiphol. Matuga's like the traffic cop, the team mom, the team disciplinarian, the team entertainer. She does it all.
5th-year senior out of Australia. Most games played in Coug history as Mastro hits another one. Cal Bear defense. Wallach's baseline jumper no good. Another board by Ledger-Walker. Only played games so far. Just 4 personals against Cal.
Blindfold on and make free throws.
Onya gets her own rebound and puts it in. Of power. Motuga so strong.
That's when you got to space out and just ISO that and just get it into Motuga, let her go to work.
Yeah.
Like,
get it to Charlize Ledger-Walker, and she will get fouled in the act.
It means moving off the ball when it goes inside. You're seeing, and they're talking, saying, read the screens. If you got to do what you got to do, curl, flare.
Charlize Ledger-Walker hits 1 of 2 from the foul line. The Cougs have been there 6 times already, 4 of 6.
Again, they cannot get around Wallach.
Sarah Wallach, I think one of the most improved players in the conference this season, a 2nd-year sophomore. Mastro trying to turn the corner on Tahina, up and under. Pretty move. She's got 6.
She is having a game. What a contribution and energy on the offensive end.
Quick answer. Martine behind the back. Cannot lose Charlize Ledger-Walker, though. Now Mastro into the lane with her right hand. Off the bench, she's got 8.
Season high is 11 against Florida A&M way back in December.
This is a Pac-12 tournament, folks. Tuhina off window.
McIntosh has been sitting with those 2 personal fouls, and that hurts Cal. Everybody switching roles today. Thank you, Jordan, for stepping in for Elise, who's stepping in.
Curry can't get the second one to drop, and a tussle for the rebound. Tadar No good, and the Cougs' struggles from deep continue. They have yet to hit one.
But another offensive rebound. So misses don't hurt you if you get another shot.
0 of 10 from deep. Ledger Walker pull-up jumper.
Trying to take it to the bucket, and guess who's there? She's everywhere. She's Shirley's Ledger Walker.
Inside to Telle.
So you can shoot 26% for a half of basketball, but if you get a bunch of shots up, you can go to the locker room only down 7 points or less.
Five till halftime. Ledger Walker working on Lucia Shippold, up, under, and draws the foul.
Kimmy Etheridge's going to be a lot happier with this.
McIntosh, you mentioned, with the two personals. Nobody else for Cal has more than one.
The free throw line's a good place to be with Ledger Walker.
And Ledger Walker claps her hands in a little frustration there as she can't get the second free throw to go.
Last time these two teams played, a 10-point victory by the Cougs. Shirley's had 25 points in that ball game.
Yeah, she's going to need some help, though. She had 10 points in the second quarter. The rest of her team, 2 points, and they were 1 of 11. Immediately, it's Tara Wallach going at the defense. The second foul on Kimry Martin is Tara Wallach, the 6'2 sophomore out of South Surrey, Canada. Semiahmoo Secondary, just north of the border to the state of Washington, steps to the line.
And you saw the improvement numbers, and the versatility go anywhere from 1 to 4 just makes her a real mismatch, a struggle to find somebody who can guard her.
And she comes up empty at the foul line. And as my coach used to say, 2 missed foul shots is a turnover. Here's Lucia Shippold inside, and she will draw the foul against Motuga. Lucia Shippold with that hard cut. 6'2 senior out of the Netherlands.
And they need some scoring from their front line.
And so Lucia Shippold knocks in a couple of foul shots to get the scoring underway here in the second half.
Mismatch inside.
Wallach, free throw line jumper, snuggles that one home.
That must feel good.
Her first field goal of the game, she had started 0 of 6. And as you mentioned, averaging just a share under 10 points a game, flipping it up inside. Now you mentioned coming off that off-season shoulder surgery. It's taken her a while to get that shooting touch back. It was her shooting arm, and a brilliant takeaway by Lucia Shippold. Looking for the lob inside. Gets the tough pass dropping down to Tutele.
Wasn't able to see her play much. Graduates from Colorado and decides to come home. And we saw that with Delia Daniel. Even be able to see her family. The decision to go closer to home in Washington.
Fight for that. And then it's Tadar who will pick up the personal, trying to track down that rebound. That is the second on Tadar.
And Leilani McIntosh, one of the most improved players in the conference this year.
Here is Curry, who led the Pac-12 in scoring a year ago as a true freshman. Dumps it underneath to Tutele. Brilliant pass. Excuse me, that's to Lucia Shippold. She's been good from the foul line.
I thought she got her from behind. But boy, Cal not taking advantage of these free throw opportunities.
Her senior center, Murakatete, leaves her on the floor with 3 personals with 8 minutes to go in the third. Ledger Walker. Nobody else has more than 4. Lucia Shippold going at Bella Murakatete with those 3 fouls.
Great
Can't
decision.
get it.
Take it to her. Look how far off they're playing her in that high post.
Ledger Walker on the smaller Curry, trying to back her down. 5 on the shot clock. Oh, what a pretty look. Curry knows, lets it go, and that shot is contested and short. The Cougs, despite their struggles, 0 for 11 from the 3-point line. They are shooting 31%. They trail by just 5. Wallach feeds Murakatete, deep position, and scores with her left. And that's
beautiful post entry, and just let her go to work.
Had some room one-on-one, and Murakatete asking for a foul as well. Won't get it. Curry turning the corner, went right into the body. When she's in the area, we need two people going to her, and they've done a nice job. She's got 16.
She's been everything for them.
But the rest of the team needs to start providing some support. Nobody with more than 5 points. That's Murakatete, who's on the bench now with 3 personals. Cal's defense with another takeaway out of the timeout.
They go 2-2-1, full court pressure, and they come away with the ball. Onya wants it.
You skip it over the top. Inside the paint, Ortiz gives it right to Wallach.
Where are you going?
She's going to give to Charlize, and this is going to be a bucket.
There's a bucket at half court.
So that's her 3rd personal. So now Washington State getting into serious foul trouble. Murakatete and Tadar, 2 of their starters on the bench. Curry goes right to the cup.
Still key.
13 points. Led the Pac-12 in scoring last year. 3rd most blocks, and out of the timeout to Hina all the way to the rack.
Yeah, during the break we were talking about who on this Coug squad is going to come out and start helping Charlize Ledger-Walker on the scoring end. A nice job coming out and being aggressive by the freshman guard.
McIntosh, quick 3, and tracks it down. Astrove onto the floor was huge for the Bears in the first half. 8 points off the bench.
And the Cougs just racking up the fouls in this quarter.
Mastrove providing some help to Jada Curry. Curry's got those 13 points to lead the Bears. And Mastrove now in double figures. She's got 10. Tahina gets Lucia Shipholt, and the Bears managed to recover. A missed opportunity with numbers. And that has been the story, as Washington State still has not hit a single 3-point shot. They are 0 for 11.
I mean, they don't make a lot every game. It's an average of 6.
Ledger-Walker breaks the slump. The first made 3 by none other than CLT. She has really played a big role for Cal having this lead here in the 3rd quarter.
And she needs to keep it going because McIntosh is in the locker room.
Curry, 5 on the shot clock, feeds it to Onya in the lane, and she gets the bucket.
What's impressive about that is the confidence to get Onya the ball and know she's going to catch and finish.
Shot clock was close to being out. Onya with 6 points. Now Motuga in the lane. Yes, good foul by Mastrove, but a 6-foot, 5th-year senior. 130 games in her Washington State career. Nice touch. Stays down.
A little bit of pressure now from Washington State.
Those are the first 2 points of the game for Motuga.
Averages 8. And at this point, averages kind of go out the window. You just need to score from somewhere. That is a tough pass.
All the way out near the 3-point line. Onya trying to go post to post, and that'll be a turnover. Washington State basketball. And watch out, the Cougs are heating up.
And the 3rd quarter shooting, very reminiscent of the only meeting between these two when this Washington State team just went on a roll, 22 points in that quarter.
Extra pass, Motuga, beat, set, fouled in the act, Onya.
But going back to that first and only meeting in the 3rd quarter, 10 of 16, they shot 63% in that 3rd quarter when they pulled away and won that 3rd quarter 22-11.
Chance to tie it up with this foul shot. And she gets it.
Boy, it's like she felt my team needs something, and she has really delivered the last couple minutes.
Well, she spent some time in the weight room. Her shoulders can carry a load. And they need her to carry a scoring load here as she leaves the last free throw short.
Well, Clark almost got him another possession.
So the official word coming from the Cal locker room, they are monitoring Leilani McIntosh for the head injury, and that one just bounces off the leg of Curry, and it's over and back. That's one that is frustrating. It was an unforced turnover. Cougs, ball in the hands of their leading scorer, Ledger-Walker, deflected out of bounds. Brenda Pantoa coming over to say, yeah, nope, that one pointed the wrong direction. That's Coug ball.
That's going to be a fight.
A wide open Wallach on the baseline, out of bounds play, but Ula Motuga out now, Murakatete out, and Grace Sarver, the senior, onto the floor.
Mismatch inside.
3 starters off Washington State's floor right now. Lucia Shippo can't make him pay, but Onya cleans up the glass. Ledger Walker asking for the screen. Gets the switch. Goes right by Onya, now gets it to Clark. And the whistle blows right before the shot clock went to 0. They are firmly in the tournament. There is no question, as Charlize Ledger-Walker will step to the line to shoot the technical foul shots. Already over 20 points. Her efficiency is just fantastic. 8 of 13 from the field. And now 23 points after canning both foul shots. And she has been asked to carry a heavy load. Nobody else with more than 5 points. You take her 8 buckets off, the Cougs have 8 for the whole rest of the roster combined. So under 10 to play. No foul shots from Jessica Clark. 2 seconds, Ledger Walker jumper off. She's got 3 personals. Tadar has got 3 personals, and she continues to sit. Ledger Walker already 23 points for Washington State.
I feel like she's going to need to hit 30.
Murakatete flips it in and gets the rolls.
And Martine sits. She averages 11. She's got 2. McIntosh averages 10. She hasn't scored.
Onya left hand. Charlize Ledger Walker, 23 points, 5 boards, gets it inside Murakatete, spinning around to Onya. And Murakatete had been scoring for the Cougs. I'm sorry, I did not see that one. Here's Curry in the lane, and she'll draw 2. Her freshman, Sarah Tuhina. She is a fiery competitor, the National Player of the Year, the point guard from the University of Texas, the gold medalist Olympian.
Yeah.
Just an absolute star back in her days as a player, and is matching that as a coach. Underneath Clark, wide open off the pressure. In Pullman, earlier in their one matchup, the Cougs won 70-60. This has been a low-scoring affair as the Cougs defense comes up strong again.
And it was a big second half. 44 second-half points by the Cougs.
And they have outscored Cal here in the second half. The third quarter, 23-15. And so far, 6-3 in the fourth. Tuhina. How have they done this in the second half?
Well, I just think they've been a lot more aggressive offensively and just crisper and moving and passing the ball to someone who falls down. Just not getting it done. As Cami Etheridge, you look at what she's done. Back-to-back NCAA tournament appearances at Washington State. This is stuff we've never talked about before. You've done a lot of Washington State games for a lot of years, and this is a special time up there in the Palouse.
It started certainly with June Doherty. Rest in peace. Great coach over in Pullman. She got the international connection going, and then Cami Etheridge has just pushed it up to a whole nother level. Here's Tadar back on the floor now here. Less than 4 to go. The Cougs with their largest lead of the game. 8. That ball off the back of the rim. It counts as a shot. Ledger Walker. Can't get that one to go. Hustle play, and that will remain Washington State basketball.
Well, in the first 6 minutes of the fourth quarter, just 3 points for Cal. They've just gone cold as cold could be.
Neither team has been able to hit from deep. Cal is 1 of 9, and they've got 3 outstanding guards that are prolific from the three-point line. Not so far today. Washington State 2 of 16 from deep, but they are working on an 8-point lead. Tuhina make it a double-digit lead.
And this isn't an away game, it's a neutral site. They know how to be down, they can be up, and they just know how to compete and grind it out and win ball games.
Tough bucket by Curry.
Just telling people where to go and what to do.
Tadar, line drive 3 off the back rim.
Cal cannot come up empty on these possessions.
McIntosh so quick. And McIntosh with her first bucket of the game, coming with just over 2 to play.
Sherman Smith wants pressure.
And McIntosh can bring it, but Charlie Sledger-Walker, like Magic Johnson, is turning her back to the defender. Tadar, baseline jumper. She is now with 6 points, 3 of 10. Tadar. And applying pressure on Martine. Martine gets it rattling out.
Just could not get it going tonight.
And now Bella Murukatete draws the charge.
Full court pressure. They got a steal earlier in the 2-2-1.
Nice pass with the left over the top of the pressure by Tuhina. Tadar. Tuhina. Ball fake. Flips it over to the corner. Murukatete right there on the mismatch underneath. And gets it in.
Boy, they're a different team when she's playing and playing well. Night and day on both ends.
Behind the back from Curry to Ortiz. Now gets the defender in the air, Wallach, but her attempt from deep is short. And the Cougs have it under a minute to go. And the Cougs feel confident. 10-point lead. And they want to work some clock. Cal not fouling. That is just the third team foul on Cal, so they have to foul 2 more times for Washington State.
This is no surprise, is it?
And the jockey difference maker, Charlie Sledger-Walker, gets to finally get a rest here with a double-digit lead. Murukatete with another bucket. McIntosh, no good. And Murukatete with the double-double. Despite the foul trouble, despite not playing a lot of minutes, Murukatete at her season average, 13 points, and make it 12 rebounds in just 23 minutes of action.
And Washington State looks like they will move on and play the second seed, the co-champs, Utah.
Murukatete trying to finish with her left hand. No good. And that is going to do it. Washington State getting the win here on the first day of the